Shalom, brothers and sisters. So the US Jews are siding with Biden, how twisted is that, and even worse, Hezbollah, in opposing Israel's judicial reform. You side with enemies, terrorists who hate the Jews and want to murder them, men, women, and children, just for being Jews. You're so lost in your left ideology that you side with them against your own people. It's no wonder the Jews are purified and better by the end of the tribulation to get rid of this kind of chaos. Daily Wire host and Israel advocate Ben Shapiro, an Orthodox Jew, posted, "The current Israeli government had to pass the judicial reform. It is incredibly mild. It merely says the judiciary cannot declare a law unconstitutional in a land with no written constitution on the basis of it being unreasonable." He continued, "Imagine the Supreme Court in the United States routinely striking down popularly passed legislation without citing anything but their own view of whether the legislation is reasonable. No legal argument, no citation of a written text, no authority, nothing. That's the current situation they're trying to change." Several Israeli media groups agreed with the leader of Hezbollah, posting a large black image on their front pages to show displeasure with the passage of the law. The New Israel Fund, an anti-Israel ultra-left-wing organization funded by George Soros, Open Society Foundations, quoted Nasrallah directly, calling the passage of the law in the Knesset a dark day in the history of the state of Israel and the Jewish people. The dark day in the history of Israel and their people is the fact that their people side with their enemies for their destruction. Evil, sick, twisted, needing some purification, as terrible as that sounds, to come out closer to God and better at the end of the day. This is insane that you would side with people who would murder you just because of your genetics, just because you don't like what's happening. How crazy is that? Pray for the people of Israel, pray for the peace of Jerusalem, and keep looking up. Shalom.